Yup matie kabino la kelia ye
Sam's Crisip oberongira mwera madano weng mare Uganda. Jami pa Sam's timapo likine obero Crisps melayata, Crisps megonja, cookies, odi, berenge kimukene mapola ta. Nong jami pa Sam's snacks e supermarket.
Yup matie kabino la kelia ye
Sam's Crisip oberongira mwera madano weng mare Uganda. Jami pa Sam's timapo likine obero Crisps melayata, Crisps megonja, cookies, odi, berenge kimukene mapola ta. Nong jami pa Sam's snacks e supermarket duju matilo baman. Sam's snacks, no apora mamite.
Chengdong angwan near dua pa wi achel we me achel furi mwaka food manyen happy new year 2024 tikacho ni ning watio mabe kan ucho malengo twal iwanlo tv yupwa me Rupiny kilonya ni ema akwar karachel kilo wedi na super lady karachelo gene Sara wacho balong ningo adwong
mama na dog superman
ibero superman ja ibero adwong
Sara
paye competitor
they quere speed kuma
taito eno ne me super lady eno te lokati ya so yin bene ke ku ko team jemi mo matek ngan mo mier ko chak nyena cha de superman ento one taito mo mi ka kan enti aduong la dit ki led luo ma choli ki lao ki alur
ana poe bir
tieni ni
atie
adano tini ruho checkta jacket
atie check tina na ina
DP green
emati bala
FDC
so gene aborda beri nu kere UPC way so tina ko ni ka beri chokere DP
pasho
man wunu tikere chokere FDC Muriat kono. So which camp would you belong to? Muriat ni obesije.
No beji.
No man's land.
Acho mabesa.
Amar to pini this day zindo e go to modo pero lardo ngwa chanjo mati BBC.
Wako ni wati kono ko ngeni ni.
Worda saluna be.
Em gira gwa na cho heya mabeba. I love her for that.
For it was Sara. Ojone won mutika nera wana twam pa super lady tika winyine. Adam rucho mabeti twal ka moye ker mutika nera wa pe wa balu chawo chako ki yupwa me nipo today in history. Tiene nendwe ayapa wi achel me mwaka libero perio werio neno baki yar kira giri patuo me Ebola 2022 after a decade low Sara 10 years Ebola ochara in Uganda 2022 mano dana petika expecting ko ki munyi kong ni ngoro ento bien ki variant manien ki bekalongene ni Sudan variant
and this time non Sudan variant en chara aki Sudan because ipoyo kere maki kiwaini me Congo chiman ene bene maki luni Sudan ono po bero lok ma yoto twan of course after mwaka pa madano gere manu dan wigi will ki Ebola first of all lok ni kung dan wigi will okay lok pa Ebola and imagine that 2022 by the way emano for what ki pa gene pa corona pa covid so I'm being a poor matek to my government tika announcing ni Ebola mi Sudan do Uganda wacho jone god luba pingo mo ni food watika changu lok pa covid and then kile wa ben Ebola ka Kenya and it was quite very bad and similarities between Ebola ki covid when it comes to lok pa year
yes
Ebola ka ngar mota peki yeni icher here not until health workers and during when the mabet to al grobo mati plus ngongo gene jemi di mata all through the same case happens also ki covid
atawo pian gen wenga all go kilongi nga viral diseases
yes viral diseases so gwaknyo and if you look at Ebola critically and ki penya lok Ebola up to now la did Dr. Lukia Furi comes fresh in my mind.
Yes.
Because I think in that 2022, that is when people even be dano chakapo yopi Dr. Lukia teach my energy my tech to 12 men and saving dano magituo tikituo pa Ebola, but unfortunately, fortunately luba because chama can unfortunately I don't luba mar dano mi loyo wan do ban twer wen ini bedo be ki joni an bena mir ber nini bin serving an kenyo enoni
afoyte twal ni megu Jen Ruth Acheng minister mayor konguti mate twal mene Sudan variant po spreading John
in fact jo bedo tam ni district baramu bende ni choki city me Kampala ni ko district ko Ebola pero mak jo town ni Ebola bedo gina bedo kanabori city nyoi town bala ki kare chon kare morcha bedo omaho it was in Gulu kere kidgu kare no it was the kunang no ti remote I think kare no jo after the war so konang kitiko minister Chengi uyele yeme menen nigi ni post spreading eto nyo mubende kanu jo mining gold here so how can enjoy jo atia ya nyo Sudan from other Congo kanu jo atia binu mo gold how can gino came from ya bodjo atia binu trading different items that district is so big it's big pedang very developed
Mubende.
Not very developed.
Mubende actually pretty very developed. Kayiti karye wa jo machamo kena once no warno tika charo tung malame I mean tung Western Uganda. But anamiro for your Dr. Ruth Acheng abed twal because teach ma Dr. Ruth Acheng utimo po beru lokmo might wear karne mano pay for your kong. Ma chel kong me beru mego. One you my bet to al maki appointing any ministry. Of course, definitely dana mapolo beruki yom twin because can I teach my to you car mano enti gene principal madit ilera referral hospital or temuti matek to so I think it was upon that my government wine no dako ene kakikelo kakan and replacing Rohakana Rugunda otimuti. Now and to be honest mani kono pe favoritism kono ka por teach pa Rohakana Dr. Rohakana Rugunda teach by Dr. Ruth Acheng, I think Acheng stood the test of time because during her tenure, the COVID virus pandemic, and then kitma advising government managing and much as done to Uganda, but comparing death toll rates you think Uganda including even the virus 2022 me gena and me Ebola erani imagine tiki virus me gena me COVID and then virus me Ebola comes in so I think
cases mo me Ebola mo cartino tie cases ay mia chel ki pier ngwen we are yo lo sara pier beach we are beach kuchang pier bor we are bero ye Peguchang. Oh no, Pierre Beach we are top, Pierre Bor we are Biera.
So Anoni, that's why you see you give her credit because out of the cases anyway, Pierre Beach we are again and then the rest the other ones Ginguchang. Nyurni perhaps by then you're gonna note a lot. And the good thing is that Anatamani COVID been at the time, I mean gene Ebola been at that time I know you're gonna see a lot. Ki virus lokpa pagina pa COVID.
Kedai iti karimor kanu jo tawni ko teaching no ka munye na ye no to ero teaching polen no mero doctors ya America Europe eta man men ni doctors me Uganda na ye teaching bergina beru to
and watika po yuidana ne pek bed ma wich will bola roma chora cha moy ken corona bene futie so bed ma ke bere ne kinyu patani ki mette mano ki work teach ki sanitizer yen wachi lwa ka chinja
wen lwa ka chinja ki chavun cha wen in fact andong a reaching point madong angolo chavuna mo matiri kumana work bag
ba bene perache kono wacha ko maneno manyene matika timbe chawa me lok lobo headlines padongo ko bekitika wake bako dana ye ario pelok me kwara dak bara ye e office pa prime minister ujone sara uni la dir John dir bare me office pa prime minister ni cha weng do barati kono penga ma dak bare ne be kiti ko kwalo ne
yo bare ne lok John kwalo ko chon jodong tia discovering tia very store
I love that
tia very store jo so ikara me joro information on woti out ni bar renjo tia moy jo kwalo so jo kong tebe link re gindo ko so aman lok jong te discovering jo arioni en tebe ni gini tigero bar store gini eto gini jom you're investigating men ni ko ya ekwene officer prime minister nga releasing a bar ni maybe report Johnny pien gini kwara mano jo teru chatto pipein kuno
Ana Emma. Atawani office for prime minister ana tiki genma kiloni kayungirizi. Third party mona tika Kenya enne. Because John ki Emma, I do not think ni lata dero. New common politician, la chewing with be more. Yes, it were about la chewing with be. Enta mengi ngo matika time office for prime minister bariadi mabino. Definitely you must have coordinates.
It's that I want to gonna be office for prime minister gonna let more ramatit keneti jinx pangai kono take bad luck. Ne so jing madwong nye makilitwe na ya jani.
Permanent secretary.
Accountant kono nga Kazinda.
Kazinda, yes.
Kazinda no beti ya principal accountant office for prime minister ko.
Chande Jamwa.
When office for prime minister ko. Barmur when bought MP.
So many urune jemitie ma kwala madwong to office for prime minister. And kalu kuo tika mir appointment. I even have a feeling ni ngarmo to work bribing that way out. Mencher kati office for prime minister we gingu chamchana. But you see, let me tell you, jemi ma ini kwala mati taxpayers money. Chente palu cholu muchora, on muchora Uganda. Pay no gum ikome karachiel. You can't get any blessing. You understand? We are and change last weekend. Abero kanamuki Honorable Agnes Nandutu Kamo. She's a friend of mine at a personal level. Sa abero kapenyewa ye mego lok pa bari ni mono ko
maraj. Me.
Wacha ni Sara yin pengeo lok jemi duong pat waru lokone. Just simple as that. Wakumberi futika battling lock a case a court. But from what I pick on discussion kidano mokene jo mokene maki berka makoni giti child sacrificial lamb ineno gene story pa Abraham ki gene ki roba Abraham Omiyo la tien mano en kite waini no mi Romo so ti jomo madungu doko wa Romo e Uganda ma ien ki maka chalo Emma yini doko Romo ki chero ki sacrifice ki minio ki ngolo nguri no kong jo mada gudong ka kwene
e pien list pa jo mo no bare no gidwongen chaka par riolo jo ki mako gade de ken
so it's a very big problem because at the end of it all car down talk about patriotism ni marme Uganda amir waju here we yamaka kan eneni jo magiti timo la kulok eneni peki ki peka ki mar pa Uganda because actually President Yoweri Museveni I'm here for ye pi genem pi kati wako ki project mo fonyo dan Uganda ento benamere challenging la diet ni la diet kom yer ko do lok ki ministers ki jo magiti government ma papat umier kong dok ki chet ki fongi kin me mar Uganda because in ke mar Uganda pay to work kwa jemi pa Uganda
ki guma bene pekite wachene lo kwal barario ene pekite lutela kabe lutedera chal yen ke ane Sara
in fact Sara kitko president ko ni mono and is going to take action hata mika cabinet reshuffle atimere team ministers amenyingi uberi kopmen na barni jamar lock gioko kedangi nyo kitubere ko Sara the office of prime minister jamitia Paul ame mier jo mi bor tedera ka jo ti peho jo mier ter bor jo eto jo adon office maro jo signing pi Germany eto jo potero but jo mier ter bodgi
so ka ministers en ka jo reshuffling in Emma kichwala gidok ministry mo kana keje ki drop again for
they might drop them
and reshuffle is not a solution to chamcha
you remember the issues of
Jim no wang Sara
yes Jim Muhwezi at some point in time remember the global money kikwanyo and then so what is the what you would do and I just want to see kaki wajeni ngari enemy
uchet matwala
pebe ne kiyo chumbere chalo mema mi parliament bene kiter we constituency kono ki wani jal eni no ber la ko chi ko dek e yew cher makbek
anyway lok me bar da ko dugo chene office for prime minister ki wachi ma ko dana rio ma dak ma go kwalo bar wati kanyo ako ko me office for prime minister la gameti kwene wai tenye bot won ko ne be ke ker me mene iwa kono ko nen lok mo kana kombe di kitiego passing your mio office per leader of opposition ngat machon Matthias Mpuuga kumbetu mio kila wore mo wule ka kore le dit Joel Ssenyonyi Sara daro madwon woni John daro do be ka wachini da kori tela pa Matthias Mpuuga former leader of opposition oberu yom the more watch it was soft diplomacy ma perwate ki style pa no
ideologies pa no.
Itami Ssenyonyi budugu ki guerre mano anti-kereni.
I do not think. First of all, Amiro Chako from the point of Matthias Mpuuga. Mpuuga are from a background of a Democrat. And one when you bear in Uganda kakan anyone who is a Democrat, kepeki training in Kabedo, how do you call it? I don't know. You journalists megera macho lock me lock pa gene pa politics. Pegiti radical ni peki fonyo ki politics ki fonyo ki politics me ideology me ongiet negotiations giving ideas ngongo policy. That's why you see most of the policy alternative policies mati Uganda ni when as always come from the side of the Democratic Party, because mono that is how Benedicto Chiwanuka and the rest of the former presidents me party DP Gingu laying out the foundation. They're like UPC, by the way. Now, NUP being okay a different style of politics, and that is why Mathia Mpuuga Kinimayana Chiarakere office and the NUP people found a little bit of challenge with his type of leadership, because Mpuuga latela manicha when Jamie Mone katierung Emma do chair don't want to miro go gumi ping pong politics like the one of Gene. No, but even Ssenyonyi kikome kei neno, he has toned down. By the way, he will agree with me and bury parliament kono once in a while. Ssenyonyi more now, mano people power movement chaka is not the Ssenyonyi of today. Even right now, KTR on his social media handles, Ssenyonyi has been tamed. Kaiti leader of opposition. Leader of opposition, petin lokeni kade chair kono mierun jame wenka speaker wanyindong, you have to be like kara left right center. No. You know, make government look, government, this is what we need to do. Alternative, no article, we need to do this. So Ssenyonyi is not going to be as tough as people thought.
And any is not what NUP wants. Ladir John, it go very young.
You know, you carry me NUP no gina ye oberugini numbers gino duo parliament. So party me number duo parliament. Gina ye oberu leading opposition in parliament. So teberugini tamuni ngado miro be leader of opposition. So NUP no binu kere plan gi manne geru ne ertene no ni mono no mio do holu ngat o ket ngat ron lo kere jo nyo politics obero gina jo miro bed pin kom jo te discuss. So ata mi utene ni no ka wanu beru mede kere ko team wanien pa beda ber pa nenya ber parliament. So that's why te yeru gi Mpuuga. Now I think mandok tambiti alo herni mono mir dokot kong dok I plan wa choncha ko pai geru ni. So ata mi pieni Joel Ssenyonyi gi Joel woni historical original NUP members. Pien jo which are Matthias Mpuuga gi jo ado don idier kanu pien ginu ko ti party kenne. Kere ti elders ukena me kwa idang NUP. In fact NUP culture was very part of this youth ame ti radical. You am mir ko pe geru ka government ko gina man jo opposing ko. So kitiko Ssenyonyi dang has grown hata muponyo he has learned a few lessons. So kita beru team politics era beru apart.
Antamni NUP no really needs Joma Don Chalo Matthias Mpuuga gi medad segona gi Joma in iwaj mabe sara niku ake party pa DP. Gitiki experience, gitiki ngej, gitiki skill. Joma ti men NUP any they need some grooming, they need konfonye bene kong men yang we bid John Uberido for how long? 5 years coming to this is the second
this
time.
This is the third year.
So they need skill pa Matthias Mpuuga gi pa medad gi
eto a problem tieni mono supporters a party ni supporters a party in panel ni mono kain libero leader by leader of opposition mierbe lokere speaker of parliament mirdai go chimbot president mirbet kere joken
mirbet diplomatic.
Yes, so supporters tawni now kain de be leader of opposition ka jotia ne do eti what uni speaker eti loku uni president you attending function your town jo walu jo mission.
The more reason man
John, do you know why? Because of setting President Arach FDC actually getting setting President Marach Otwal, especially during their defiance campaign movement left right center. So again FDC setting President ni ENKT opposition pomier bet karachel ki the political party in government. Pomier theater functions for government. There is a difference between the state or the government, key political party. And as Sarah, for instance, ka why ni ka no only me shum kana be la member me parliament ni FDC nyome DP nyome NUP. ka Uganda tiki national celebrations. Chalo, let me say for instance the Independence Day in Uganda. Mono ti gene ma kerwan wen karachel. Me as a member of parliament, I have a right, Kacher, and the duty and responsibilities, Kacher, attending that function. However, the biggest problem, NRM party, gain bene go work, look me work diplomacy, politics, me diplomacy, or doctor, ki Ugandans. Why? Kacher, if function, la could function, makumen any, in only Jim one you take a look, is about the NRM, is about NRM, NRM has done this, NRM has done that. And at the end of it all, inoni yin the down butama wa yin dongi chak donka lokyo. Those are some of the factors because the ground pretty very fertile, pretty very balanced. Where inoni ngarmo mati opposition does not feel comfortable associating. Yeah, and then another thing as a wind up kakan erani, nope. Yes, gingo chak with a lot of charismatic. Go promising down lock but doing to twelve. Yeah, wabi local government. Wabi timu on Germany went po team. So today, Kariwa Chagulanyi dong. I can assure you, chair on X Chagulanyi has posted something. Chagulanyi no longer gets the good response. Kirmano and no kere. You understand?
Yes.
Because now down why okay fine. Kimaro jo why prison? What team defiance? What team Jim when NPK gonyo? When nobody now became minister, mid justice and constitutional affairs. Family pagene pa honorable Alan Ssenyonyi na Karachel ki honorable Muhammad guchi are bot gene honorable ma wa inu jone konyi wado jone cho wati prison ngongogi and nobody had to negotiate on behalf of these guys and these guys were released. So and it didn't go well with Noop. While Jom can gini kita struggle gini kita no chante. So there are a lot of chemistry, a lot of theories around
Matika
that. Matika timeka kenyu eni. Enta mira wa iki Ugandans wono mir nyang woni politics gerber wa gwayo deal tin gere Arsenal kati kuru deal ti gwayo tactics mabe Man U gere losing Man U bere timu ko so yin ke tamu ni politics meeting na Chagulanyi ki besi yete ga timu ani ke tunyu weni ana ko mane ito idong Chagulanyi budong kenyu ine chera
ento amir fo neni Mathias Mpuuga kera jo kena beka waje ko be kimi ere Roma matila ping commissioner ki compared to leader of opposition jo kena
at least olu dong kereba
yes
e manana neno iti penyo ni between tamati ni ngoy kom Joel Ssenyonyi and in my opinion chama chaka wunyu nguru ki parliament Niki be local leader of opposition tamano chair kom nambeshe because why nambeshe anatamni nambeshe first of all Noop kanotika miyato kabere ki national outlook ni political party mamegini is not just about Darme Central Region. No, Miru Nambeshe should have become the leader of opposition since he comes from the Eastern Region. But unfortunately, maybe Chagulanyi wanted to reward his
and Kimere deputy chief whip.
Which the position is not there.
Anyway, what I look even Kenyo, Kamira Kongwa, UA or Manak, Kada Dugwamete, Ki, Nuakolok Matika Time, Ikan Ping any.
Nambeshe.
Puro tiyo kan kudiko ene meching angwene ni kanywa ko lok ango matika ti me camping me Uganda chawa me lok wa mer mete kumbeti ilobo me Kenya kama kumbeti court tika wachi ne kip tika miu bora ekom lok me gonyo la kwat makitika lungene ni Paul Nthengi Makenzi maki wachi ni unero dano mamege magicher kalega orlega ne mo eno tier igine ka chepe go chamu chikaguto Gichiar girwate ki yes lokadati nyera erpe pemero ki nye watching kape gicham starving themselves kaguto gichiar girwate ki yes nyeri do berido kumbeti a butch don't be dwe chak abongwan from April last year kumbeti Kenya te watching Kenya court watching mier ki gonya kape ki gonya chigen keep releasing another day because it's long overdue maybe the court lok me called kumbeti all over the world
kigonye kong pingo koti wa emir kigonyo
PNP ki winyo lok hearing
no a problem tieni mano
it should be taken to remand
no gina jo tia yelu jo kop manulo evidence inyo gina government emir team nyo one police investigation miru kel evidence court inyo ka evidence peti court peron miyo dano beringo prison that is the problem kerena ilokiti kereje lawyers are better meti arguing kesere
also anatamani jemo kene apart from Naturally during the mention, because you see in the mention Pierre Tactual appearing before the first time, that is where the judge decides nyogo kiteri iriman, nyope kiteri kere iriman. But for me and Emma, following the ideal situation kikome, ilobo lock my bed it is a cult movement. And for me, cult movement ma yeni dano miergu or maybe fasting to the extent of starving themselves magi talk or nigi charka meeting yeso. For me, that is murder. I'm telling you. Sarah, but the only challenge is also ka defending in and in the courts of law is also hard as like defending the case ni man and be murder evidence manyoroni and be tika kwere. That is another issue.
Kiki wat ne jale futiri man mera pedua pungwane jale tero look ugenane ke sheep kileba chwele kilwani nga ibua kawai igene mirpe ke vuane ke kawai wala tena matena mukana ka be evidence na ka be ki dega de ma peki to yugi cage so jimi kumbe tika wora nyima dung ento kumbe kora yete wachi ne mir ki gwin lock ki gwin kokone ka peki gwinyu chi donki gonyo because it's long overdue.
And I think the court is very right. In petuar ker ngarmo a remand for all that long ma pay tika gwinyu case ma mege the government make Kenya miero kati wakome yeno miero konki win case pale choni kaki noni ti guilty weki ya kigene kitweyo kaki noni peti bere guilty kia quitting and nyo ki weki releasing eno ko kakenyo eni. But the challenge goes back lokpa dini eni madung tika by the way cult nyo dini mone la kuri dini mone tika growing so much in Kenya.
Depending Kenya ke Sara internet kumbe has been a wash ke story pa liele TB Joshua ma aki Nigeria ma ke wachi ne uberika ono mon kelo teno kingongo kuberike chere YouTube internet weng tiki stories me cult nyoka lega mugo madana peniang en kiti wachi wa Uganda kanyi wa Kenya weng tiyo ka weng katera chere or lega mama peniye pe dakaye
ana wa gera to gera kanisa pa Kristayo pa Church of Uganda.
Now ata mi ginamiero kote Kenya team they should give what you call a court bond. You know, kada not remand for very long. Court can make a decision. Me court bond, then investigation can go on. Ere jo kan tawo ni mono ka jo kerdani bond. Dan wrong way ko, or wrong word interfering in the investigation, or wrong this me yellow witnesses. So I don't know why court Kenya need to finding problem with this thing. Even before that, there's what you call police bond. Kadano jo maho, evidence you're collecting is not yet enough. From you police bond until the evidence has been collected. Am I wrong to Dani court?
But John, in such a case for you should know very well. Ni cases makumeno and normally the state is involved in it because kama dano toye. Remember, NITI duties and responsibility make a state more government more in any country. So in this case, I don't want even to think very far. In a case by Dialetica taking so long. More than the government is in charge, is interested in the case. But also Emma, government should come out. Government of Kenya should come out and pronounce itself through the DPP. Ni look, one end evidence what command and manure in la choni and where jo in a good talk. Under normal circumstances, petting armor dini mama wine me down in forest. When you take down a bua, when you starving down, that is a murder. So, but the government has to come out, key evidence, sufficient evidence where. And I don't want to even be merciful because local cult is becoming just too much.
And we know luye football, luye weng fugiti
cha and it's because they're not desperate. John Kennedy you me loin your yacht.
Lok ma winyi ne pe mera da ni court me Kenya te wache ke gonjali Paul Nthengi Mackenzie make wache ne onero luye ma mege ma en waje igine good chat good bed cage ka ku to gi cher ger wate ke ror Yesu Kristo lok en futika waranyi mi court me Kenya wa kelo iwu manyene mubukate kono wanen chawa me abokalam ma per chaka wa chaka kitun kumala me Uganda kama kumbete pate NRM bitika chaka yupe mi bolo kui me mwaka 2026 Richard Odwoma NTA Secretary General me NRM kumbedong tiyo on ground tun kumala me Uganda kono en video ene mana kada ko dokumete ke yup ene
Rudong mwakario wek ye madiet me lobo Uganda utime mwaka liberio ki pier yo ya bechel parti NRM guchako yupe matek tutan pe ye man Richard to duong karan madiet pa parti man wajo ngo magitika timonem ikaraman
o ci choke watika printing gen ko chwal gi chen villages ka chela chela donc ka buke no chwalo me updating members wa me kilo nying dan manu pegu chore buki jo manu ko choy nyingi jo manu karcha gi choge anda bulu badon ko be ti dan mu tekido me ne lu member mo village nyingi ti bu
to duong ikarame loka megi kilo tele me te dero magitika no fonye lokom katala mamege ki labora sub county Matio Moro district wajini patiman gitika chako yupe gyoko chon chon
we are electoral system money yen miri badana melo chungi era duom dana melo flat ba era melo chungi duom we are no ni villages of one government police station mameko what the villages are doing Uganda and if they are here we are here with me when the police station for era villages of one what the down we are here
ano tirni man piani gino wel dana mapol tutal maginyurum mireme mako bandera papatiman
kada wa tiyogle en den wa bi berge kare me yupo election me structures pa party ma wa chao ye ki village chere parish chere sub county kada chere district level kay ngi wa chere national level no wa tika yupe donc general election me 2026 so time to bele donc chok wa karo wa bare ci choke ngi duya ci ngi ci bir manok no wa chola bu ko ken gang ber dano ne ningi
chiek mamako lokum yeme lobo Uganda nyurne yemir uchaktime kete dero mano futpia pati kachira chel gen gu yer lu chung mamegi magbi mako bandera yema diet me lobo man piloka ngemu chwin pi Wanluo TV Moro district and Ismail Jacob Jones.
Ismail Jacob Jones wa for editorial menu po report on 2 years to elections so John 2024-2025 enter dong NRM do chako laying the grassroots dong
actually 2 years ba mwaka do ni chala chel kinucho because nomination go chaka mwaka mabino
okay
we are now in the electioneering year more dong ma political parties gichaka pa preparing normally gin machaka kere is by the delegates conference for political parties ma kiene magiyero ka kenye enene giyero the office bearers ma making me political parties especially for the topmost organs mega political parties like NEC SEC gin enene more botime mwaka elifario ko piere wa beach before the nominations mo botime around we mapara chel presidential and parliamentary elections so look my NRM gitika timo ene ti very spot on because one gen ma to won kong tika nyoto kedano ni yes one wa mierka o during the time nomination wa kama bieno nyome cherkere delegates conference ma meko me NRM no the one what ya tera what training our cadres our various officers at the Ghana village level atamani gen majiti mabe Mario to don coming from northern Uganda utamani ko ngwe kai chako gang ingeni why waka wechi badan ma pol pegi ngeo dego padan wanchi gang kani no ribi cher kalwen jo gangu mier kong bi kong ma chel kong behind you so kano to don ko chako kong kono ki ankole nyo western Uganda eastern central before ka cher it would be so bad so en chalo annually meeting maro why ni no way we kong chako kapilu NRM mekwa from the grassroots now this is where the biggest challenge is the opposition political parties Game in most cases giwaini gipeka resources. Chente.
Pia kuchako.
Now they're going to wait at the last minute. Mano John do gin kuchako dongo rede and then dire dong ringu wai ki chepte gay pe yodba. Chepte gay ka do riyo wai jo chero miles kuma yen mafuri tika bina eni tika metoria motok chepte gay pe beri yotutual. So kai neno chepte gay tika winning gold medal no pe tika winning no. In most cases of course for athletics but of course with the NRM and the politics of Uganda again sometimes lokwa irregularities but at the topmost anatamone lokwa NRM tika timoneti mabe ento ana lega bene diri ka opposition parties bene ngin kuchako police do mier po yelgi neno ka kanyen security po yelo giba ento diri should you here ni nup ki FDC kuchako mobilization ineno ka kenyu any the Public Order Management Act cha binu mula wo walo about the Power Public Order Management Act. That is where my fears are.
Yes, anatane ni parties who can nang miro you very gini chon jo miro mo ichenne. This is the time I'm miro jo mo ichenne. So you te organizing jo from the lower levels. This representation chahari ping te wa nahmalo. Hetu parties who can koro at the last minute kita isara beruko. You te dong team election at the last minute. Chao kene nang dong you dog beru do hilwanye. Pebera bear. So you your bed ping you te discussing. Otero polar UPC. I think UPC is a bit jolian. At this time, if I can parties who can wherever NRM team gingi, no mere gina team ko yot. Kitty sare ko ni kadan do rumweko. The first one among where you yot. Ina mere cha is here following Mumot. Kai better following in around check.
Yeah, and maybe John, I don't know, but kai neno attack to twal ni observation mega for all this while politics Uganda. The card has always been one side. You know, the MasterCard. Ki joker maybe it's always on the other side. The referee inoni sometimes is a little bit biased. Now I'm talking about political parties mukena eni ngo mumiergin gutim kabedo ki grassroots elections mabe and then such organization mabe without the interruption per security. What mechanism can they develop? Because of course I know with some of the parties like NOP, defiance is the challenge, biggest challenge. And police wajeni kei choy waraga botwa for us we have no problem. Your enemy sometimes I don't know whether police will police will tell you need your enemy give me warga at the last minute. Yet check wajeni 48 hours. So in came warga at the last minute. Police has a way. Yet NRM can give warga even in the fortnight and they allow them. So ngomi ergin kotem.
No gini kono pa bere yot. Pe dang Uganda kiken. Even our neighbors walking down is even worse. Political parties you can be in existence. Kada inenda ilo muni bala Germany, UK, US. You are opposition down. Kope yot. Kikeni you mirina yele is a struggle. Kita joko ukere. Kita dong NRM is a very strong party in Uganda. Mirjo Yen is a very strong party. So parties who can you have to be there. Penny, you are going to take everything. Kabala these parties, at least 1 or 2 MPs, you get these local councils, representation. With time, jam get a law here.
But Emma, have you seen any impact of the current opposition MPs in Parliament, Mike?
Puri. But apart from when American street in a chair, dog the gola, chiki game, ni ped on your office, ni kwe egonim. PNR policies mo madam magitika challenging out mo check eto furi waje ni tamma chel tamario ay dong tichake wang
because I know even when as man basali wrote you me presenting check erni me gere me anti homosexuality neno kin maki yere kere ki wani and maybe dealing but anatam ni check parliament teach parliament me parliament me chair kere e parliament me Uganda ti one of the roles is making check. So Asmani Basalirwa for me I think would be the only outstanding member of parliament on opposition. Then maybe the leader of opposition, Gere Matthias Mpuuga. Former, sorry, I beg your pardon, sorry. Amar Kitma Enodoro Kere the house. Made the second once in a while always come up there, but on a general note, I don't think.
Only one of Dano Megine John Nameo censoring minister. MP no. The MP were Meo censoring the minister. Yeah. She also did well.
Okay.
Anyway, wangwa fudong tie dong inkit me chako yupu lok me kui 2026 NRM do chako sara te wachi nup food giti kanero kono ngoma giti katem ne DPFDC kono wangwa uberi kanero kitma chako bolo kui me 2026 kibi chako yupekere kono wamete dare igulu kumbeti pegulu kumbeti kwene ili yara kitika wachi ne lok me tim ger kumbeti ka kelu chan ba dir dak ma dir to twar kitika cheko cho ne pegu ber kimon ma pol pian era ye kelo jime gene weng ko wonen kom video ini ka da ko dugi
and Solomon Okabo Ikwania district. Derek Chikabi akwat Mesabari Church Network Ministries Kampala ochiko ameti lao mewe kotekwaro mechokomon akwat Chikabi onotia lokere kota ya pimpim yichu ban me rivere ikirimuze levo poni mohapira bongwenario gin kede mino de Joyce poni mohapira boru yangwen yichu ban namubera woroni ibara po Sebari Church ameti Bung Parish igombola yabi i district Mekwania.
The Bible has said it. God had all the potential to make another woman. But he made one woman for one man. So godly marriages should be one man, one woman. So if you have more than one, you are actually in sin. And that sin is called polygamy.
Kunjere bukma gege chora rioting perrio yangwen Chikabi uru ngomi cho apol ameti lao tie chokomon kunu bao cho dachiel pi cho achiel akwa Chikabi otironi otina pol petia punyere pieno cho ame chokomon pekere chawa me punyotino.
From those scriptures, God created marriage so that he may have good godly children. God wants you to have children who fear you. As a parent, God desires that you parent well your children in the fear of God. The reason why children are violent today, the first reason is you.
Richard Eluk oberuwon komadek megombola yabi.
Enda kwa yo nywala metikan ni utini ya metie yelwani itini ni takar gitikan itini ni kanisa kinolagi yetikan itini ni kaha gitikan pingu pilo keretini meweka tin punyere ibunkan kara rewan purutina ambizo wani lebi ki obinu kerechik amepeo gotom ibung Paris campien akwat kanik ni na duongrik teke jo mera tomu chobo dani palo neko.
Every time you have another woman or another man, you cannot parent your children in the fear of God. They will do what you do.
Amut P1 Luo Television and Solomon Okabo.
Solomon Okabo me yupo report anyway for it twal Sara uni jono neno nyom kirama nyome wa imwaka piera biero amar kapo ini beda magitika committee even after 70 years.
I'm gear pa me ngar nyoma gear at that age.
Sara pego.
No. Wedding gear me no for it do. That is a fact. For me that's my choice. Yes.
No, gini timere ka ayuba bertie nyoka chance it here, yes. Now these people maybe it was the chance opportunity you know at 7.
Of course I was still making my case. Ana ko ni for my case chalo ana Sara super lady dong en nyaro pio kwania Captain Michael wedding beyond
Captain mano dero cha
won ngar mo kamiro nyoma manu furi era fulu en mabe
Furi waja
kuma why would you wait for me to get age like that
La petit Sara kere ti mwa kapia biro
John I can assure you at that age mono do amiro me just ka gene ka celebrating anniversaries and me for you ba ento on a later note atamu ni gen majon gulo kere lok pa megamo mon maduong kong ma chiel polygamy Africa peraj Lora maraj tutwal tieni yene miro gamo mon maduong manobe ne pere ki chiente I pere ki lim me gwalo tieno me gwa familia nini yen ki ngeni chiente ni pere why are you marrying more than one woman you understand ento okay neno chiek me Africa nyo culture mamekwa metekwar mamekwa mochol polygamy nyo gamo mon maduong gere peraj but my problem is gwakolo tieno maka do chero do bible dok be dok pe ye wine bible pe ye nanen John ber wine en e kwana bible en petit kamom
no bible
agi wine pe ki gamo
tini ma obero checking kana me bible ko ni one man one wife ere joke ne ko is not there now anatiana ni mono
so
Bible join do not commit adultery te lokani pe cerka
me mon maduong ki chawa
pe men ngata pati dagoni nyoki chwari
and then that's gina joko now kai comparing kero chilam mani ilobo munni ti luoro ti ni mono chilam gin beru kero mona pol ba
no down yeba no the first woman
ni population ni chilam ilobo munni ti dog malo speed right. So I don't know one Christians ka beru one man one woman population of Christians are better not compared to Chilam.
Hey man, this one is a typical African man like comment. So unity yeni jo miyero gamona duong.
Como Christianity yeni jo betkeri mona duong.
Chena ni tie me gwako la karcha ma dano berki mon ma duong kilo tian ma duonge no ngom large dano nok lu fu bene duong no tie era marko be ngom pere chambe wele lamal kwan ko ni mete tuo be duan ta kono covid kono ebola kono cancer jemi lutin egni webe gwako gene ne
mon nanga man ti atige mon ti chene
John so yiri gam da ay
igam nyom mon
just because the mon mutiti
kita wuni ko ni wilo here wilo man ti here mon na man
and wilo non ti ka lokani were bet ki mon
by the way
affirmative action mon
no look I don't want party mere wuni misleading down lock affirmative action any affirmative action ma ki kelo ne miero da beno ti chalo ken mala cho beno ti you da beno miero chet but pe ki kelo ne miero in responsibilities ma megi la cho mi ot ni miero da should take over no Bible wajini dago should be an helper mere la coin yes it is true atwer ko ni ot era pa nyurni paying rent ki ngone wany mier do da
because ti mon kana man ko ni gin ka chene gin wo pena rong gin chulo rent po rong gin will de ot mon gina bere no
gina bere
yin responsibility no
so da pe ke chene ot
yin teaching
dan chulo fees
teaching yin jalo bon pasu
yin na kelo da hum dan kelo
ana kelo but it should not be a mandate from you paying me the mina order inge want ka coping check pa muni ba muni gin ki waja ni ana be paying half of this and ben ambichilo half of this Africa peti kumeno ka kumeno chiro ye one ben go be the owner co-owners of the home pay one ni la cho empty head of the home one way bed heads of the home ka kumeno do uye
iti nero wang ala cho
any one when you bed heads of the home fine and as long as putting any unity head of the home just take responsibility of your child.
There's a head etu joka no dan tia supporting penny mono kada hodong tia konyo oding her responsibility enang dong mir bed head anyway ka one day the man is not there the woman has to take over. Atiane mon also have to play their big role. Da ho kaina ni ntikere chiene. Da nyo cho chiene mere ti agorgo. Pede ko ni you know you start undermining.
Anyway, chawa budiwa lokini watenyo bot wo wona ikono bet ki ker me nyamne lok me tim ger me chan matika doko dir twa kitika cheko cho ni pegunyo mon ma pol la dit jono dir tika wachine perat ka mon be kinyo maduong tamiti ko ne ko wa yuyo manok adako du ko mete ki yip ene
Mana ye One TV. Ngejmati Kigalwang.
Nuonga goba bop. Rabia jarni kere One Luo Television tunbo jakar million apar ame winyo leb luo. Limjang opijwa iboma Gulu City unyo di kwata adwong me New Vision Kampala pi yuba beshu me dongo bia jarni. Go chimi chawani in number note angwen chelangwen adek abiro not pi rabo bia jarni tinni. Dong bia jarni kere One Luo TV.
Kalau aku ikut mana kin kaya mana ni? Gini kita biru ke wiye jel. Amo vision. Kita coba maju apa ye? Nena mana? Kita ngati kong teno mana jel kenyi kin kaya mana ni? Fosta kong odogi biru. Wami coba ngati nomor tu mini. Si, not so bad. Coba kita kenyi loke perai man. Gini kong royo kichwa, gini royo wiye. Amo vision. Tor bullet non stop. Kakong mutaka muat. Movie. Wami coba ngati nomor tu bing. Kama loko ye jama ini ni. Coba kalau aku wiye. Gini kong pie movie. Ma inu dugu liet jel. Tinema dugu film. Wami tuwa ngema tino batu mini. Tor bullet. Itoru slang. Chogi dating way. Paka YP. Juma ini ki jupe kin kaya mene ni. Wami tuwa ngema tino batu mini. Nyabang tikong odugi. Ario. A movie zone. A movie tough jel. Tor bullet. Plan taking wakane nyokono. Machani way plan matini mero dating way. Ino plan ni patu manu jel. Movie. A movie zone. Matino dugu cinema jol. Movie top. A movie. Micha kitchen baraja pakachia beach cha dek nuchumu tianu kunawa nwoyu cha wa beach miko deko. Top.
Mana ye One TV. Ngejmati Kigalwang.
Kubedi dong chawa me yor kum wa mere neno lok manyen matika katiki department me yor kum orian madit pa dan magitiki tuo which butapika hospital matie iluziara kumbe kitika wachini kamet omet chene gi maroma ye million angwen me budget me cham palu tuo pian kumbe budget matie yetie billion ario sara uni John kitika wachini Dana magitika chere ortiat metwo which compared on average dong oaye aliba chel kimiario compared to Dana manoki yubu kabedo igi ortiat enomiro te Dana marom mia beach. So number metel ortiat miro budget berki made to 4.7 billion me aki 2 billion.
In fact, wabedo kamedo ortiat ka mokana in the different departments medicine ento I think Odiat Mabutabika Hospital in Nepo Beru Kaneno focus name adung tutwang. Maybe perhaps satamoni down petika reporting cases maduong pa jo mawigi tika po nyo wigi petika tiyu mabe because sometimes jo machera butabika ni peti ni sali ni jo mupo jo matiki depression jo mati psychologically tortured jo matiki wakawanye tamoni matika kenye and sometimes don't understand jo mke anatika amnesia we will cha when every time all those mukene mero drug addicts so and they need rehabilitation and what rehabilitation center machiel madit ken mati butabika so these cases are going higher and higher by the Emma I have noticed depression cases Uganda tika metemalo in every 5 to 10 people ma interacting with kay logo get deep in owning and monetika suffering to depression.
Sara.
And more so at work here. Ipo Mwakamukaroma we lost out around 2 journalists. And one of them was the one of NTV. Ma kibinki wajani. Sama finding out why ne chalungari and till lock pa depression lock bono beruka yele tutual. So and because our psychologists petika timuti matek and now it goes back. How many psychologists mo atikere Uganda kakany enemy? Matuwero konyowa.
Jojo kana tika arguing ni and is a valid reason. Wana yana ne chaka ni yana duong kitika waje ki wilu kimero chana budget. Ngebili mutaka manyen ki president kimero budget manyen me wilongo me testing coffee chene ke mira chene kono me so kitika mira chene maduong but jo ke tika mira ajimani chene ma ke mira me konyo dana butabika ni is a valid reason compared to budget.
No, what I'm seeing, okay, and I've been to Butabika, and I've been to Butabika once or twice, maybe visiting the functions, okay, kuno. So, you are the problem, you come matuko, you can maruko, te balu wigiko. So, your population, your youth, community, awobe, anyira, very many young people are there. The joke and ame koni they are helpless. Ata mi jo na no mirjo megi chem. Ero ti jo ke na me binu kanu ame parents gi dang rong ke gi chem. Yo parents gi no ti kanu wa ko bi ti jo adang ya ko mi family abebe. Ero no chao ke ne jo mar ko disi ko manate ata ani te balu gi ko. Now ine oberu bala Butabika beru bala dahata kai wor mulago hospital ka komilit. Pero pejo mi chem kuno. So at that time comparing in this situation, kai word data len center moro, tia center moro kai dang patient or admitting jo mi chem ateni. So this thing ame mi kong jo nen gini kong aber, command ne beru med when you chene for this for that, people have to rethink. First of all, chene me jo mi ogi kong this 2 billion. Mi kong team accountability me kong. How is it being used? Chao ken round ngi dang somewhere, you know, this
but executive director waja dani number padan ma teacher oriatika doko malo ka oriatika designing for 500 people dana mati donyo kubiri oaye 1,200 on average a day menti nyuto idini dana mati ka chair kono duong and dan egni wengi miro peko pembe tuo which can sara waja kan depression alcohol chwin con anxiety egni weng these are all valid lutuo in a way. So there couldn't be any other better reason.
At the end, what I'm at that time, what can we do? Because the other day, State House won 6 billion. This one wants roads. They are me to change roads. But I'm not saying but what I'm saying, first of all, that China Kongjo Tami Guinea. What is it being done now? Okay, if car facility is overcrowded. What plan are you around him and neo extending?
And that is where they say they're needing the money. You're not trying to explain to the viewers very well. Johnny, tell me to get chente me expanding Butabika.
Kibena me cham.
Because remember, Butabika Hospital is totally different from Molago setup and maybe the health center 3 across in the districts in Uganda. Reason being, kakiteru ngarama Butabika, kiteru rehabilitation center. Ngat early it were berkunu for 2 years. Ask Jackie Chandiri if you listen to her story quite very well. Cher berkunu for almost 2 years. 2 years early. Yini mira wani nini la nyoro buteru chamking at early.
Dog no tuo magiti ki tuo which ba family pegging a dealing ked.
They don't know to do allow you there.
Pe kono wa yen wani kumele re bere rama lock family. Ini dana ma we go baleo chao kana mere special treatment. So chao kana family members pegging even how to deal with them.
No, Emma, you are right. There are different cases. Kai war Butabika. There are different cases. It is not only that type of family don't know how to deal with them. Even the T cases, you are rehabilitating job to stop matokon. Ti jo can don't with you by local, they don't even know themselves. Your man even they have to wash them. You walk come give you rookie gibon, mogodang miro twegi at where maybe come. Even around Barakampala, some of these people, they leave them to go back to the community. So, kita joko ukani, this is 4 billion jami tumengo, champa lutuo. It is specifically, they are saying cham. It's the same story Auditor General cover the other day, Nimono. The prisons are overcrowded. So even the prisons need more food. You know what is interesting, Nimono? These prisons, you're poor and chem, but again, Jordan Miro, change again from the government. And then Nika prisons, you're poor, but this chem guinea, they should get that chem, they should get chemian, me feeding prisoners. Oh, I know can enjoy charro, me no then they can what? So what I'm thinking, Miro, then, pe koni pe John me join chene, but Mir ko nen kong. Chao kene jo beru.
Okay, you're talking about alternatives, but the issue is very simple. We now done a poll from different segments, different departments, penyo gini chente supplementary budget from parliament, and they've been given. Why shouldn't there be money for this health
and any lote there makum gelet.
Anyone.
Yes.
For people like us who have gone through, by the way, let me tell you, some of us, because maybe uberukere strong families make on your at some point in time I went through depression that I thought maybe I needed rehabilitation, a psychologist to talk to me. And because maybe Araberu Kilo Nyoro, ma nyo, they're gifted in counseling, they're gifted in prayers, ngoni, gukonya to overcome that. But penye lute dera di matiki situation machalo Araberu ye, but they can overcome that.
An argument about la dir jona yene penyo butabika mugumi accountability.
You can't.
Down the office of Prime Minister Magati Kwalo Chana.
Thank you so much.
For accountability.
And you're not asking accountability any lutuo.
People who are entitled.
No, Emma, there's a difference between Otuo, people who are managing them. You are managing Otuo, sometimes you are procurement. You know, this thing you're on like maybe business. Because what I'm saying, who is bringing Chem Butabika? It's a businessman. Who is bringing Wakobi drugs to Butabika? They are all business people. So we need to first look.
Government a policy, may procurement policy?
No, they are always abused. There's always corruption. You can over procuring. But government, you can only peer man or around 1,000. You at 5,000. That's the problem with government. This is the same story. I mean, sometime back, Makere used to have problem. Makere University was a problem of Chiene all the time. Which they pay. But when people sat down, nowadays, Peda Uni Makere has this problem of money because you're paying and how do you solve this problem once and for all? Even Butabika, your bed thing.
But Atama is the first time I Butabika get budget.
This Butabika thing is always every time you know you're paying Chiene. It's just this is the first time maybe.
Have they been given the money?
No, they're always asking.
But have they been given? That's the issue.
They give them, but Kitakoni government, Chiene is not enough.
So, John, in your opinion, anytime they should Butabika Hospital, you're expanding, you know?
No, you see, some of these facilities...
Because the money they're asking for is not just for food.
No, from what they tell you, this is Mechampal. It is for food. They have not said it's for expansion. If they need to expand, it will even need more money than that, not be 4 billion.
So what do we do? Alternative making it. Tiko bini miero Ministry of Health. Gen go.
Accountability.
Then they have to collaborate with the Ministry of Internal Affairs.
First of all, okay. Now this problem has to be at different levels. First of all, we are looking about tiko we need a place is upon ateha. So okay, are there other facilities? A major around territory because that here we need sometimes you're around someone from Arua up to Kampala. Yet maybe the facility more Arua could know. Then what will the your team? Car facilities more in the districts, your rehabilitating facilities so that Butabika would be having certain cases.
Anyway, wa mirwa ya apply no sara inde gamchim wano wanywa kwa miyo tamba megwa Butabika tika mirni ke med budget mecham megio owe chene billion ya ngwento na bier 4.7 billion e kom budget ke machon me 2.8 billion tika nywa ko loke kan dir John tika wachi ne konki team accountability mapia ke miyo chene ene sara bugama chimwo Airtel Tio Kenya 078310 and 80767 MTN Benati tikaringo ping is screen mamegi wamira wenyu lok mamegi lagam wanonki kwe solution tikwana.
Yes, Chim Foratika Yapona Yaba, it was off. But on again note magene ma John Law Kere, yes. Some key elements my law Kere about the issues of accountability. More Kere, he's spot on. And where I disagree a little bit, may deny Joe any access minungu cham just because luor mame kwa tiene John pego mi accountability mabe For me, I don't agree.
Wati ka me oluor ki wile mutaka manien ba?
Ki wile mutaka
manien.
Ki wile mutaka manien to the former speakers of Parliament of Uganda.
Did we ask for accountability?
State House tika miro chete, and then Joe ngamu kene magiti kamiro Uganda Human Rights Commission giti kamiro chete mi wile mutaka manien. Me visiting Simanyi correction home, sort of like that. So now then when it comes to Butabika, why are we questioning this? Because kari government ekone very wine, but me I want to insist. Ka alternative moti magitwarka no service provider matwer pok gicham. We have service providers in this country. Dan machalo Mandela Guinea. Kumberi gitika during COVID guberu ka supplying. Jemi machalo wonga, jemi machalo ngogini ki government. Now, I think government through accountability ba meg mirgin ku katimoro ki their procurement processes magmir ujo anatika kworo chimba pero gone wachima no studio do wakati odon wow
line to open po wiga sara
Keredang, you know anatiana no the big problem I want to pointing out kani Butabika is crowded uponko so miracle dealing with this problem also Kado, if we don't, next year it will even, you know, Jotia Bernard they get. In fact, you want a Berbamulog one time in no patients, because there are no beds. So, Kapo Neno solving problem may crowding. Even if Kada home more food, sorry, permit a sound bangata, right? Kada more food, we might bring in more people.
And then also we should ask ourselves, actually we need to ask ourselves, John, Uganda.
Nyan lok me bere kawache ne Kenya Sara. Dano tuo tie maduong Sara chan tie, tim ger tie, abuse of jima chalo drug.